Well, okay. Let's see here. A couple of things we wanted to talk about today. I'm trying to think. Let me grab my phone. We write these things down for a reason. Hold on. Come on, guys. You don't know? You guys don't know?
Well, I mean,
That's
I do know.
about
I do know, but I thought you were gonna. I don't know how you were gonna lead into the show, but I can throw one out here real quick.
Yeah.
Well, there was a
fucking hanging, man.
There was a and a 3K Urban Impact.
That's right. I ain't know what the fuck this bullshit is. You just got some big ass little taking up space.
You know what that means, brother.
That's power. Squad.
Let's spread out. Let me have you move this a little bit that way. You can fight a little more. A little more. Back, press a little bit. Perfect. All he needs is me bit. Anyone need a bit, alright?
Nope.
Bring y'all self-respect. Let's do this. Oh, is he going out that way then?
Yeah.
He's gone? Shit, I thought waiting for his ass to come back.
He's gone.
Well, let's do this.
All right.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the SquadKast motherfucking podcast.
We're back.
Holla at your boy.
You know what it is? Chef in Black, DJ Cap, brother did DJ, excuse me.
That's all right. New location.
Right, yeah.
Not behind the screen.
Got
Switch it up for y'all.
Did you get your name up there, Black?
Oh, no.
You put squad up there?
Oh, yeah. He screwed us up there. He screwed us up.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Episode 15.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting week.
Interesting week.
We also got together yesterday, had our good eats
Yeah, we did.
to get to at some point in the cast.
Definitely.
But as I like to normally do, I said let's make a nod to the weather today. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It's
45?
40 something. I'm like, shit.
It was -4 degrees yesterday morning.
-7 the day before.
The day before.
I said my kids ain't going to school. Fuck that.
Right. I was trying to kill us.
I made executive decision like, yeah, we gotta stay home. Ain't no reason.
Sometimes I think the earth just is tired of our shit. And you're like, I think I can get a couple of them right here.
Yeah, right.
Hit us with some bad weather. So shout out to everyone who survived.
Yeah, for real.
Well, at the top here, let's talk about this young man that has gone missing for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Fatima Ahmed can't stop crying. For 4 days now, she stood in her son's room looking out the window, hoping he will return home.
His mother miss him, the family, the kids, everybody miss him.
This is the last known image of the 18-year-old. He's seen on Friday night leaving the Target store where he worked near Merle Hay Mall. Target told KZCI Tuesday they have turned over all surveillance video to Des Moines police.
We feel helpless, so to speak, because we don't know really what happened.
Sharif's disappearance is causing widespread concern for his Roosevelt High School principal, Des Moines police, and his family. All say the 18-year-old is a bright student who was not involved in drugs and had no prior mental health issues.
My heart goes out to the family, that's for sure.
Most definitely. That's gotta be crazy to to not know the whereabouts of your son, nephew, cousin, brother.
Imagine, right.
So if y'all something, tips, last whereabouts, anything like that, please get that information
contact the authorities,
to the proper authorities.
Local police, anyone know. Well, okay, let's see here. A couple of things we wanted to talk about today. I'm trying to think. Let me grab my phone. We write these things down for a reason. Hold on. Come on, guys. You don't know? You guys don't know?
Well, I mean,
That's
I do know.
I
do know, but I thought you were gonna. I don't know how you were gonna lead into the show, but I can throw one out here real quick.
Yeah.
Well, there was a
fucking hanging, man.
There was a recent video posted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That everybody's seen from a female dancer on top of said high pole.
Oh yeah, this was at the stripper bowl.
But I don't know if it was the stripper bowl or
this
not.
Was the stripper bowl.
The stripper bowl.
This was at the stripper bowl.
The stripper bowl in Miami. Shout out to the Super Bowl, stripper bowl.
I mean,
fuck
going to the strip club though. I'm not a strip club guy.
But this young individual, young female, working, trying to earn that money, doing what she gotta do to get that money.
And there was so much money out there to be earned.
Yes, it was. There's plenty of money
so
out
much
there.
money out there.
I don't know how it compared to the last stripper bowl when it was I think QC the label, Migos and all of them had it when they did it big in Atlanta. It was reportedly that they threw, I think like up to like $250,000 or like almost $500,000.
That's just crazy.
It was
Why? Why?
like there's a like Lil Boosie was there and he went on like a 15-20 minute rampage about how much money was thrown. He said, shit, Q gave me $10,000-$20,000. I was just like, fuck it, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was some real shit. But anyway, she's working. She's on top of the motherfucking Sears Tower, the pole. About to do some kind of trick.
That pole must have been 4,000 feet tall.
Bro.
It was crazy.
Family, she slid down, face planted,
Full
face
speed.
first,
Full speed.
on the motherfucking stage.
You see her face bounce off.
Now, you can hear the impact, face bounce off the stage. And this is where I kind of got fucked up and pissed off at. And I'll go in, come on, brother.
My bad.
Come on, brother.
What did you say? What did you say? Well, we'll catch it. I'll hit the rewind on it.
Wow.
He's back.
Sometimes, family, you gotta walk away from ignorance and stupidity at times
There you
to
go.
regain your composure.
There you go.
But what pissed me off was the fact that instead of her making sure that she was okay with herself and making sure that she survived,
Right,
you know,
was
broken
just
jaw,
okay.
you know,
Was just-
any of that. She persisted on to keep twerking that ass and twerking that ass and twerking that ass.
I gotta say,
and I saw that.
Misguided? To
And
say the least?
And I just saw, and I mean, it was like she never missed a beat. She fell, boom, boom, ass twerking. And I was so mad, like, wait a minute.
Bro.
You think that much of yourself about this money that you don't
Just
think
lost.
to take time out to make sure
Just
that you're
lost.
okay? The people on the stage didn't take time
No,
out to make sure
arguably,
you're
maybe
okay?
she was so
Brother.
dazed and confused after
Brother.
smacking the ground so hard that she was in another reality momentarily where this didn't happen.
That could be true in a parallel universe.
I gotta give her.
but
I'm gonna give her a pass on that shit.
We in
but-
reality, brother, and reality says anybody who has met some kind of damage like that, their first instinct is to make sure that they okay. First they tell they're alive,
Yeah, the girls was just standing at her,
and
nobody
what
rushed
bones
over
may
to
be
her.
broken.
It
You know
was
what I mean?
vicious.
But she produced the interview later on saying that she's okay. She broke her jaw. She cracked about 8 or 9 of her teeth. She had a concussion and some other shit, and like she needed like $20K for all her medical and shit like that, and they had a GoFundMe for her, and they got like $13K raised for her, so she's
Well,
like so
that's
much
very-
closer. And I'm pretty sure whatever she got from the strip
Ironic,
club
that's
to add on top
I was
of
gonna
that.
say, like, how maybe she had just started her night, so she didn't have enough time to get
Brother.
money. But I'm just saying, there probably was a medical bill worth of money.
I can kind of side with Brother DJ right there.
Like that's crazy.
That she kept dancing with her. That's what was so funny to me because I said she had to have a fucking concussion. And like he said,
Come on.
nobody checked on her.
Nobody checked on her.
Nothing.
Not even us. We all just waited to look for her updated video.
Like,
and at the end of the day, there is just something to be said about standing around giving women $1 to do things for you. It's just, it don't even sound right? The way I just said, it's not appropriate. Listen, even worse. It's even worse when you sit down somewhere and pay women $1 to do things for you. It's inappropriate, bro.
Well,
It's inappropriate.
All
I
I
don't
want
want
to
to hear
say
it.
is that it's not like they only gonna do certain things for that $1. Bro.
Sure.
Like-
And it doesn't, there should be nothing that you should just sit around and
But that's the line
get a
of
bunch of
business
women
that
to do
they're
it.
in.
I understand.
And this has been going on
Doesn't
since
make it
before
right.
you were born, he was born, I was born. This has been going on since time immemorial, bro.
You think
So
if
there's
brothers
nothing else.
went in there and they was all just had some good books and wanted to teach from them, but like $1 a page, do you think brothers like, that's what's up? Hey, and then throwing $0 on the stage. Like, read the next line, read the next line.
You probably get kicked out. That's facts because you're disrupting the business. That's not how that goes.
She's reading.
That's not how that goes.
She's reading. Shut the fuck up.
Read on your own time because they have to give a little compartment.
You go in there and they're not stripping. The girls are reading instead. You're getting drinks. But you're also, you got your chicken wings coming as well.
You want me to pay for that? You want me to pay for it? If I want to hear a poetry session,
arguably there's a higher value in doing that than there is just going there.
So what you're saying
to pay women to do sexual things that can't ultimately gratify you.
So what you're saying, exactly, if they wasn't doing that, showing their ass and titties, you wouldn't go pay to see.
Well, what I'm saying is...
No, answer the question, motherfucker.
Brother, can I answer the question? Damn, I can cut my wisdom.
Cut his wisdom. It's called Books and Boobs. That's the name of the strip club.
Okay, and how this is gonna equate to clothes coming off.
You walk in, and they're topless and reading.
Also, they're already topless.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say that at first.
Yeah, they're topless. No, okay, let's just say fuck it. Fuck it. No, they're not topless. It's just books, okay? This is just books. It's like the library, but someone's reading the book to you up on a stage.
But is it in a gentleman club context? Is there like a stage, a pole, and all that?
Sure. Okay, we're back to them being topless. I can't let go of the topless with the reading idea. I think this is the selling point. You got to intersect the ideas there, I believe. All right. Well, fucking strip clubs. Fuck strip clubs.
I mean, they're
just taking valuable dollars out the community. That's all they're doing.
No, they're not taking them. You wolf.
They've been the safe haven. They've been the safe haven for a lot of depressed married men. And
they want to give that shit up. Fuck out of here.
And motherfuckers going through hard times in their relationships, or motherfuckers that just genuinely like to see other women naked.
You ever been to a strip club in the middle of the day?
No, we were talking about that. I just said this yesterday. I said if you go to the strip club during the day, especially during the day in the middle of the week, you have no life whatsoever. You should literally
Wednesday, it's 1:45. You over there like, hey, darling. Hey,
he said that's the.
And I know for a fact
can I get a menu?
that the day shift workers are not as good as the night shift workers. That is a fact. But I hope that young lady continues to get better. SquadKast, we love the ladies.
Right.
We love the women.
Go donate to her GoFundMe, I guess.
Yeah, go look that up.
Otherwise, this is something to talk about when you are an independent person like that, making your own money. You got to invest wisely and get yourself some health insurance. Hopefully she had some out there on the Obamacare exchange.
Maybe, I don't know. Speaking of breaking shit.
Yes, sir.
Our president, man.
Your boy.
What did he do now?
He got acquitted.
Yeah, he got acquitted.
We talked about it, but he's a rule breaker, he's a law breaker, and he got acquitted.
Cleaning out everyone who told on him. I mean, but come on, now listen.
You see what's going on with Roger Stone now?
We gotta have some rationale in it.
Okay, go ahead.
Forget who it is. Okay. Let's just talk about what's happened. You get accused of doing something wrong.
That's clearly you're guilty of.
And you get acquitted. Now, let's say just the person. It doesn't matter who it is. Not about
I'm basing off the evidence.
You get accused of doing something wrong.
The evidence says you're guilty.
And you tell the fam, tighten ranks.
Yep.
But then like 5 or 6 people like, fuck it, I gotta say something.
There was only really one.
There was a handful of people that helped.
There's only one that voted.
There's Vindman, there's Sutherland, there's fucking
Mitt Romney was only one.
And Mitt Romney as well. That's 3. So that's 3 alone.
But what I'm saying when it came to the actual Senate impeachment voting, Mitt Romney was the only Republican that voted in favor of the House. But I just mean as far as people who, because Vindman was working for the administration. Right.
And so was Sutherland. He was his secretary of, I can't remember what.
Against him, right?
Exactly. Vindman or Sutherland, he squealed like a little fucking bitch. So let's just say this is you, right? It's not about, because we all know we've done things that are not right, but that's not the fucking point.
Facts.
You don't break ranks and go against the squad. You just don't do that. That's not.
Yes.
We can beef about it internally, but you don't go outside and start. Maybe some exceptions to this rules, but shit like this, like nah. Fuck no. But so what would you do? You found out in a room full of 10 people that's supposed to be the tightest of the tightest, 2 of those people just are not. Whether they think morally they're justified or they're just, fucking backstabbing ass traitors. And if you're you're probably looking at it more from a traitor side, even if you're like, oh, I see morally where they come from, but you never go against the family. You just don't. There's no payoff.
Yeah, but here's my retort, brother. When it comes to dealing with said individual who we really don't say his name too much unless it's in a derogatory context. But
it's the two you'll be voted. The gentleman you two will be voting for in the next election.
No,
but don't say.
Hey, I meant to tell you, if you really want to know, bro, Brother Chef is rolling in. He has a Make America Great Again bumper sticker. And
oh hell no!
He has like a big logo with Kanye and a MAGA hat on the back of his truck. That's how you gonna know what Chef is. That's how big of his. But all I'm saying is, brother, is that this individual that we have right now, we all know the evidence shown that he's a moron. He's not competent. He's not a very good businessman. He's not fit to run his business nor the country. He's broken so many laws of the Constitution or what have you that if this was Obama, he would have been gone. He would have been gone a long time ago. Exactly. The fact that he only had one Republican, Mitt Romney, that really speak out against him and break the ranks really isn't surprising to me, because my point that I was really trying to make was when Trump was making his way into running to get the nomination, he ruffled so many Republican feathers. Like, it's not even funny. Like, they despised him.
Yeah,
they genuinely hated him. Like Ted Cruz,
hate Trump, but they can't do anything
Romney,
about it.
Rest in peace, Dan McCain. I mean, not
John McCain.
John McCain, my bad.
Yeah, Dan McCain's still alive.
Dan McCain's still alive. John McCain. And so many others that he genuinely has such negative rapport with his constituents. And I still don't understand how he got the nomination. I'm based on party.
This impeachment shit, though, I think is really all null and void. Number one, this was a waste of our time and taxpayer dollars.
Like we said.
We knew where this was going, right?
We all said it was going to happen.
Number two, if Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi and all these other fuckers who run the DNC actually gave a fuck about anything the president did, they would have impeached his ass when he was throwing kids in cages. They instead waited for a phone call to occur. The weakest of the weakest thing to try to bring up and have a problem with and say anything about. Number three, vote for Bernie Sanders.
Did you disagree with anything that was said?
No, because like I said, man, these motherfuckers are actively working against Bernie Sanders. The DNC is, no matter what, they refuse to admit that he's got a movement bigger than they can fucking control.
And you know how you know that's true? Because how does Pete Buttigieg come out of nowhere and he's second behind Bernie? He either quote unquote won Iowa or him and Bernie tied.
To count the votes properly.
And then of course Bernie won New Hampshire, but he was right there. So it's just like, come on.
And Bernie won New Hampshire, but they kept talking about how historic it was for other people to be placing second and third. Not that Bernie had just won.
I forget
that word.
Yeah,
so they're just ultimately I'm just about done with these fools.
They're picking their
right. I'm watching everybody under a different light, a different understanding. I think I've kind of just understood what they were doing over the last few weeks. A lot of things are kind of, especially with this Iowa caucus thing.
Is a few weeks, a few years.
App bullshit, the shadow app, this shadow company that developed this app. There's so many people that are connected to Pete Buttigieg that work for this company. It's disgusting. Pete Buttigieg has someone, campaign organizer that just quit his campaign that's going to work for the Nevada DNC ahead of their primary. Iowa DNC just hired a former Pete Buttigieg strategist to be the DNC did, the national DNC did, to be the voter fraud or the vote protection, the head of vote protection.
He was the main
Right,
main
exactly. So it's just everyone's in cahoots. It doesn't really matter. Vote fucking Bernie, man. You want some change, bro? That's all I'm saying.
I fuck with Bernie. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that
I like him.
he finally can get his just due.
Right. They burned him last time around.
I mean, they're trying
Hopefully
to burn him now.
Yeah.
I mean, he did an interview on CNN. I can't remember. You know, CNN. Brother Shefflin's great source of news, by the way.
No.
Yeah,
no. And what
motherfucker, you said it on the.
I just told you CNN had to admit that Bernie was ahead in the polls.
When you can look at the previous cast.
Please.
I said
the political get down, episode fucking 13
I said,
or 12.
I said, where was you getting that information from, brother? You said CNN. I keyed over and started laughing.
This guy.
And then you said, I do realize there's some fault in that, but I will take CNN over the DNC.
I will still take it.
Okay. So
that being said, they're in cahoots together. But even CNN had to admit that Bernie was ahead, and that was a few weeks ago. But since they've now started trying to actively not admit that he's winning.
Said it. His favorite Don Lennon said it. Wolf Blitzer in the Situation Room said it. But to go back to what I was saying, Bernie Sanders did an interview on CNN. You can actually YouTube it, and he kind of addresses the tomfoolery that's going on amongst his quote-unquote peers and the conspiracy amongst them to not let him get the nomination.
Exactly.
So go ahead you can YouTube it, you can Google it, whatever. Let you guys do the research. I'm not going to spoon feed you because you got to make you think. You got to go out and do the work yourself.
To quote my boy G-Mac, that's Greg. Another friend of mine, another Greg. Nothing changes until something changes. And I tell you what, another Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, another centrist, Biden, that's not any change whatsoever. It's the status quo as far as I'm concerned. So we got to turn the system upside down, folks.
The bitch ass motherfucker got to quit it. The DNC ain't got this shit together. Our politics, our system is all fucked up. We're actually being mocked and laughed at by other countries, which is kind of crazy. So it is what it is. But hey, go out there and vote. Do your part.
You gotta vote. Actually, let me add to that because Stacey Abrams was just on Larry Wilmore's podcast. I think I brought him up before. But Stacey Abrams, she failed gubernatorial candidate for Georgia. But she was just talking about how they increased voter turnout by 700,000 people.
Yes.
And because of all the fucked up shit that the governor of the state did
very adamant
to
about
disqualify
that was her whole
voters, she
campaign.
actually won that election. But she just talks about the one thing that I keep stressing that no one else, including the DNC, isn't talking about is participation. That's how you actually take back, because most people are inclined to vote liberal or progressive in some form or way or fashion.
Yeah.
That's just there's something about humanity where we are constantly rooting for one another, and if we can give a hand up or a handout in a legitimate and righteous way, we try to do that.
Yep.
And that's usually how we vote. And generally speaking, conservatives, that's not what it is. Most conservatives are like, everyone is on their own, you do your own thing, make your own money, and if you die in the spot you're standing in, so be it.
Yep.
That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong about that, but I don't give a fuck.
This is our views on politics. Like, comment, share.
Simple as that.
Hey, give your opinion. We'll definitely engage in the comments.
For sure.
I'll definitely give you some.
Someone wants to come here, talk to us about these things. That'd be fun too.
Like I said, like, share, comment, disagree, talk shit to us. When you share the motherfucking video, tell us what the fuck we said wrong or what you disagreed with.
All that, what Brother Black said. So,
well, amongst the bevy of topics that we wanted to get to today, let's move on into what we do best sometimes, and that's get a good bite to eat.
No, shout out to Q. We still, appreciate y'all for having us out there, but
Brother
y'all
Black.
gotta step it up just a little bit.
Brother Black, you want to give us the rundown?
Went to Smokey D's.
On Northwest 2nd Avenue,
Definitely, that's the best location to go to.
the big one.
Right.
Pause.
So we went in,
Rewind.
we ordered. It didn't take no more than about 3 minutes to get our food, so that's automatically 2 stars. In my mind.
That food was to the table
Yes,
quick.
So I
I
ordered.
even went and got a brew by the time I got back. My food was there.
Yes.
So I stuck with the usual, folks. I got the ribs like I usually do, so I can let y'all know how they is. I got some baked beans and French fries. So that's what I got. I'll let them let you know what they got.
No, let me ask you, how were the ribs?
Yeah, how
Oh, the ribs were quite tasty, if I don't say so myself.
Compared to Q'd?
They were very much more tender than cute.
Did they fall off the bone?
Falling off the bone, definitely. And I would actually say I'm usually a fan of sauce on my ribs, but ate about 3 of those bones with no sauce whatsoever. So that should tell you something.
There you
folks.
go.
There you go.
And Black had the biggest fucking plate.
He had a fucking platter. It looked like
He
man
had
versus
19
food.
ribs,
It looked like man versus
4
food.
sides, 2 drinks.
And he actually won.
He ate it all. He ate it all. His head got
good.
twice as big, but that was crazy.
It was good.
So out of 5 stars, what do you give him?
I gave him a 4.
Okay.
And the reason why I gave him a 4 is because the French fries, like we all discussed, or some of us, was that we felt as if they were Ore-Ida fries. Something out of
Frozen fries, huh?
Right.
Yeah, they were something, if they was cut fresh, they would have made me even more of a fan, because I'm a fan of fresh cut French fries from the potato, but a lot of people don't do that, but I digress. I don't want to keep going on. But I would say a 4.
4 out of 5.
Because the ribs altogether was pretty good. And the baked beans that I got was pretty good. They had some nice brown sugar sweetness to them. And they was fresh, I would say. It didn't taste like they was out of the
They
can.
were good.
So yeah, I'll give them a 4.
Okay.
Going with the quickness of the service that we got the food, and the taste of the food was pretty good.
Okay.
Well, what the hell did I get?
You got the turkey?
Bro, did I get the turkey?
You got the turkey.
Goddamn, Smokey D's hands down has the best turkey in the city. Smoked and sliced, it's just so flavorful. I was caught off guard by that mild barbecue sauce. It was a little thin, but it was fucking delicious.
I think it was kind of like Carolina
It
style.
says mild. That evidently means no spice whatsoever. So, which is fine with me. I love no spice whatsoever.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely delicious. So I had that. I had a little classic piece. Oh my god! And then I had the mac and cheese. Let me tell you, this mac and cheese was so good. Before I even took a bite, Brother DJ was like, "I got to give me some of that mac and cheese."
And we're gonna talk about that when it's my turn.
I was worried he was gonna ask me for a bite.
No, I'm not gonna get to that extent, brother.
So the short and skinny, absolutely tasty, delicious. I'm gonna give it 4.5.
4.5?
4.5.
Okay.
Smoking D's just might be the best barbecue in the city.
Well, we still
I just
got-
rhymed all of that. I just made that up. You're welcome to
in the city, and we still gotta hit Shorty's after that. So
Yeah, we got a few other places to go.
We gotta see how that goes.
So the harshest critic of out the whole goddamn SquadKast, bro, where you sitting there with it?
I got a beef brisket sandwich this time. I didn't just get the sliced beef brisket. I got the sandwich and I got fries. And before I could even get my water, they was bringing my shit out. I was like, oh my god, that was like, that's
quick.
That's a couple points already off the speedy of the delivery of the food. Sandwich was good. Like Brother Black said, I really believe those were frozen French fries added with their own particular seasoning and garnishment, and they sent them out there. You could actually look at them and tell that they're frozen French
It looks
fries.
like it, yeah, for
You
sure.
know, so that's gonna be my only negative about that. The fucking macaroni and cheese though. Oh my goodness. I looked at Chef and shit, like he said, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go back and get that. I gotta go back.
Right.
And I was not disappointed at all. So, long story short, I had a great experience there. Outside of the fries, I kind of agree with my brothers. I would give them a 4 out of 5 star rating. Go ahead, Smokey D's on Northwest 2nd Avenue. Fast, good food, there anytime. I don't know nobody said.
Anytime. Now I've heard they've got a couple of satellite joints that just
Aren't up to par.
leave you begging for more.
They're not up
Don't
to
even
par.
fucks with them. You
Don't-
want to go to the original Smoky D's.
Not the one in the
Second Avenue.
Skywalk, not the other one
Yeah.
downtown, not them two. You don't get the full menu. You don't get the whole experience.
No, you gotta go to the one
Yes.
just other side of Interstate 80. It's catching on the goddamn smog off the highway, okay?
Yes, indeedy.
It's got the best flavors.
Yes, indeed. Hey.
That being said, then, I want to bring up that I did have a delicious beer there with
Yes.
Fire Trucker Brew House. I think it was an oatmeal stout. That's a local brewery, bro.
On tap, by the way.
On tap, bro.
On tap, by the way.
Oh man, I had that Sir Mocha that I had at Cute was delicious,
Okay.
but it was not.
But you didn't really speak on that.
I did. I brought it up, but it was frosty. I think that's all I mentioned. That goddamn oatmeal stout from Fire Trucker. Whoa. But that's like it's like a bar / brewery you can go to here locally. I think it's up in Aiken.
Can you see yourself going back there getting that brew again?
Oh
Or
hell yeah!
try
I want to go to Fire Trucker actually. I'm supposed to meet up with Powers after this at some point, so
Okay,
hopefully we might go out there and get a couple beers.
Okay.
So that being said,
Yeah.
I need to make a smooth transition here. That being into the beer of the week. Can you do me a quick favor, brother DJ?
Yes, sir.
Here my bag of justice. I have left boom, the bag of justice.
Bag of justice, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
got a delicious brew here called the Kick-Ass Amalgamation, it's called a Kick-Ass Amalgamation of Flavors.
Okay.
Stout brew with pecans, wheat, rye, and 1/4 aged in bourbon barrels. 11.5% alcohol. Earlier, I mistakenly said that I actually thought it had less than the 1050 from last week. It is 1.0% more alcohol than last week, so that's great. Is this a local brewery though? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, is it an Iowa one or? did you go,
I'm not sure, but I just know it's through Stone Brewing, and they got a few different good brews.
Okay. Shout out to Chefing with the brew of the week.
I can't stop fucking with these stouts, man.
Okay.
I actually tried to stop drinking for a little bit after the first of the year. I mean, I was about 7 days in. And you know what? I need a good stout, so here we are.
Okay.
Well, that being said, that is motherfucking beer of the week.
Well, let me go ahead and segue into battle of the week real
Yes, sir.
quick. Let me
Please.
get this knocked out of the motherfucking way. I told you I had a goodie for y'all. And shout out to We Go Hard. Not a URL, not smack this time.
Mm-hmm.
Go to YouTube, URL. Valentine's Day was just yesterday, right?
Yes, sir.
It was just yesterday. So this battle is actually between husband and wife. Husband and wife.
Wow.
Fettuccine 20, the husband, versus his wife, Shuni the rapper.
They do like a little private engagement?
No,
Or they
this
do
is
like
actually
whole
on
crowd
a crowd of actual
Okay,
card. This is
okay.
on an actual card.
Wow.
You can go to We Go
I
Hard.
might
You can
watch
put
this
in
one for sure.
Fettuccine 20 versus Shuni the rapper.
Fettuccine 20, Shuni the rapper.
He went against his wife. And when I tell you, while watching
They bringing up relationship shit?
bro,
He was stains in the drawers?
he was going so hard at his wife for being a battle rap groupie and fucking all these different battle rappers and shit, right?
Hell no.
And you thought that was bad. Yo, she destroyed this man, dog. She was killing this man, dog. Like, oh my God. She killed this man about his career. You talking about you been a mid-tier battle rapper for 10 years. And you, oh my God, bro.
That's fucking
It
hilarious.
is fucking hilarious.
1 second.
Pure fucking entertainment, I'm telling you.
We're good.
Pure fucking entertainment. If you want to see some shit like that, first of all, I have never seen husband and wife battle each other. and they're actually good. They're both good. They're both good. They both been on URL. Well, I don't think maybe Shuni's been on URL, but I know Fetty's been on URL a few times.
Okay.
And Shuni's been on Queen of the Ring. She's been on We Go Hard. She's been on a lot of different platforms and battled a lot of guys. This ain't the first time her battling the guys. She battled. There's a lot of female battlers actually taking on the guys now and actually putting in that fucking work. So shout out to the women and battle rap. Go to We Go Hard, YouTube, Fettuccine 20, Shuni the rapper. I promise you, you will not be fucking disappointed. I'm telling you, you thought he was going in? Wait until his wife goes. Wait until the wife not like her. And if I have to give my review, because I've seen it more than once, I'm gonna give it to Shuni, the wife. Shout out to the Nubian queen. Shuni, I fuck with you. You whooped your husband's ass. And she had a line, bro, like, she basically was like, I said something like, I keep a meal. I'm known, basically she said I'm known for putting pounds on my husband. But she used the references and weight to the gun shit. And that shit, I was like, yo. And she was like, you know, I'm a housewife. I'm used to putting pounds on it. I was like, yo, Shuni, stop it. Come on, Shuni, don't do it to her. Don't do it. But yeah, go check that out. Go check that out. That's Battle of the Week. That's a good one, trust me. Black, what you got for us on Business of the Week? You got?
Business of the Week. Now we got the young lady, Miss Bonita Locks.
Okay.
She's based out of. She's born out of. I think
it's the second time you have said this phrase.
She's born. Shut the fuck up.
He said she's born out of.
Gary, Indiana. She's been out here for a while. She's been doing locks for about 10 years.
Born out of.
Her location, she's at 8033 University Boulevard in Clive, Iowa.
Slow it down and do it again for the people so they can actually hear it and be able to write it down if they need to.
So again, that is 8033 University Boulevard.
Appreciate it.
Clive, Iowa.
Nice.
50325.
Nice.
Phone number 9646.
Now, what is she known for? What does she do?
So she's known for locks, retwist. If you need a consultation, you just give her a call and she'll let you know the prices and fees and whatnot. She's currently doing deals and she'll let you know what those specials are as well.
Okay. So shout out to Business of the Week. Bonita
Locks LLC.
Shout out to Bonita. Well, that being said, gentlemen, that's probably my favorite phrase ever. Is that being said?
Yeah.
That being said, go fuck yourself. No. No, that being said, we got a surprise coming here in the near future. We've got a new SquadKast member. We've introduced a lady to hopefully counter to balance some of this ridiculousness we have.
We've heard the cries, we've heard your outpours, we've heard the we've seen the comments.
Yeah.
You know, we read your messages. And we made it happen. We will have a female SquadKast member. And you've actually seen her before in the previous cast. I don't have a drum roll. If I did, I would do it. But
something like that.
Our newest member will be Amber from our previous SquadKast when we talked about mental health. She's going to be our official new member. We definitely look forward to having her. We appreciate her giving us her time to be able to join the family and get into all the crazy shit that we get into.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
So probably look forward to us back into the regular studio next week or here the next couple of weeks, whenever she's ready to join us, and we'll see what she wants to and contribute. And like I said, hopefully, I'm looking to have someone just to have a contrast to us three arguing about things. So you know, someone to have some input. Basically, I'm perfect, and these two guys need someone to help them out.
Yeah,
so
let him tell.
Basically, let me tell it.
Just like I said, you see the MAGA bumper sticker and the Kanye West logo. That's who you know who that is.
Flip your ass off when you drive past.
Flip me off, please.
But no, we're super excited to have Amber. She's a brilliant mind. She's very insightful. You know, with her being in the profession that she's in, dealing with mental health, I think that it would be great to have her on board because she can give different perspectives, obviously from a female's perspective, but just from the profession that she's in, to give tidbits to us and to you guys on how to, you know, go about your daily life, try to be stress-free and, you know, live life to the fullest. So
she counsels me every day from stopping me from choking the shit out of both of these motherfuckers.
There you go.
Every day, so
there you go.
She's definitely a great friend indeed.
Well, that being said, this has been yet another episode of the SquadKast podcast.
See you motherfuckers
See everybody
next time.
next week, all right?
Peace out.
Deuces.
Shorty's barbecue, you better have a good fucking food.
Damn it, Black! Quit kicking my shit, man!
It was him this time.
You know what?
And
I ain't never felt so fucking disrespected since any goddamn cast.